So I was absent last night for the challenge, first one. Kind of sucks. I like being in the challenges, just competing and whatnot. But I was absent, no big deal, I guess. Amir won. I think Amir's going to win the game. He's playing really hard. He's got a lot of power. I think he's going to win unless somehow somebody blindsides him somehow. I don't know. No big deal. I mean, if he does, good for him, man. The guy's playing great, and I love the guy. Speaking of loving the guy, Cookie got voted out. I love that guy too, dude. That guy's gonna have a great future. I can't wait to hear his album that we were talking about. Wish him the best, his family the best with what's going on. And sucks to see how they go, but we're at that point now where everyone's gonna be a hard vote out. Luckily, I have an idol still, and I still have my idol doubler. I know everybody knows about it, but how long it's gonna, how far that will take me, we'll see. But I'll be at the challenge tonight, and I'm gonna be rested and ready to go. So one more day. One day at a time.
So we get back from Tribal, and I was actually kind of surprised that 4 people voted for Zach. Cookie told me he was going to vote for Zach, and then 3 other people went along with it. Not sure why. Never thought that was going to be the plan. But yeah, that's what happened. 9-4 vote. Cookie's gone. Which, I mean, I'm fine with that. He's such a chaotic player. He rogue votes a lot, so I didn't know what he was going to do in the future of this game. Very unpredictable player. So he's gone. Yeah, he's not someone that is going to be in this game any longer unless he comes back from the edge. And we have had 2 social pariahs go out pretty much. I mean, very easy votes both times. 9 votes were put on the person voted out each time. What scares me, though, is there's a friend group. Molly, Nick J, Rachel, Imir. Those 4 can just steamroll the whole competition if they're kept in too long. So I'm worried about keeping giving them traction. So the more that I've thought about it, the more and more that I've realized after really elaborating everything, I need to seriously pay attention to something, and this needs to be very well known. Imir, Nick J, Rachel, and Molly could easily steamroll the competition if they, get a few goats on their side and start running the game. I don't think it would be too difficult for them to pull off. And I know that amongst those players, I think that Imir and Rachel have too many connections with other people that aren't in that, alliance of 4. And I think that Molly and Nick J don't have as many connections as they do, and Molly is the bigger threat in this game than Nick J is. So I'm thinking maybe taking a shot at Molly would be a smart move for this next round if we're able to get numbers to do it. It's a big move, but, as a wise man once said, big moves win games.
Amir wins immunity again. He keeps it though, and he controls the vote again. He wants Cookie out, and so Cookie goes home. Pretty easy vote. However, just to be spicy, me, Nick J, Molly, and Cookie, obviously, we vote for Zach. So now there were 4 votes on Zach, and Zach doesn't know who because everybody thought it would be unanimous on Cookie. But that's boring, so we voted Zach.
So Cookie went home, but I also got 4 votes. Was not expecting that. I think that brings my total up to I don't know, 12 or 16, something like that. I don't know. But I just know that I wasn't expecting those votes. I don't know where they came from. I'm being told that they were probably Dylan and Ella or people like that, and honestly I don't know if it was them, but I honestly don't care. I'm gonna receive votes in this game. I have received votes in this game, and I just need to keep pushing through them. If I get to the end of this game, it's gonna be because I kept pushing through, and they just couldn't take me out. And I don't think it was actually a direct shot, but I'm still here.
So we just had our tribal, and I was right, Cookie did go home, but the thing I mentioned about how I heard Zach's name a bit came true. Zach got 4 votes, which means that's not rogue voting. That's real. That was a plan in motion in case Cookie played an idol, Cookie ended up safe, or somebody else, whatever happened, they wanted a backup to be Zach. And after Dylan and Zach's little blow up explosion with their list or whatever, I'm not surprised that he got votes. I'm just surprised he got as many as he did. And I think that kind of signifies there's a little group in this game, and I think they're sliding by. I'm talking about Rachel, Molly, Nick J, Jonah, Amir, Curtis. I don't know who voted for who, but they're on my radar.
I didn't come back into this game to be a bottom bitch. I came back into this game to win. And I was voted out pre-merge the last time. That doesn't necessarily mean that my goal coming into this game was just to make merge. I succeeded in that. Now it's time to win this game. I can't be on the bottom of an alliance with literally no way how I could, socialize or come up with a rumor or a lie to save myself if I'm outnumbered by a foursome that has ghosts surrounding them that I'm not a part of. Or they could control the game. I can't have that in this game. So if I'm going to take a shot at the foursome, I need to do it in a way where I am A, succeeding, it works, and B, not making it seem like it's me, which I think I could also do that because I think it would be easier to blame it on Stallings if we took a shot at somebody like Molly, because Molly orchestrated the Stallings boot. And everybody knows that Ella doesn't like Molly. People don't know that I would want Molly out, as much as it would be the case for Ella, so it's a possibility.
I mean, are people, hungry for, a bland rice cake, or are they hungry for, a full-blown meat steak? There's a difference. And I want to see where people's agenda is. We're at Final 12. It's still early, merge. So I think people will be like, social pariah over there, and we'll just, they can go home. And that's been the case for the last two votes, with the Ethan vote and the Cookie vote. But I'm thinking bigger picture here. I'm starting to think like, okay, who are the bigger players in this game? Who are people that are really, strongly connected to small niches of people that aren't too connected with me? And Amir comes to mind. Molly comes to mind. Rachel comes to mind. So I don't know how much longer I want to keep them in this game. And I'm not going to push too hard for the vote. To be honest, a certain person, they'll just really put my threat level high. I think I could succeed in getting them out. But I think it would be harder for me to get to the end if people know that it's my move.
So, Cookie got fucking voted out. Okay. Sorry, iCarly is a good show. Changed my mind. You can't. But, yeah. Long story short, Cookie got voted out. But apparently 4 people voted for Zach, which I'm presuming are Nick J, Molly, Rachel, Maddie. So that really doesn't surprise me. He didn't talk to me, so I honestly do not care. Flat out and simple. Not my problem, not my ally, just kinda there.
Good talk.
All right, welcome Final 12 to your next individual immunity challenge. First things first, I'm Amir. I will take back the necklace. Immunity is back up for grabs. So for today's challenge, you guys, I said you will need your cups. What you'll be doing is you'll be stacking cups with your mouth. Normally I would only go to 5 to this, but last time I practiced, I was able to get 6. So now you guys have to get 6. So the only difference is while stacking with your mouth, you have to, while stacking with your mouth, you need to stack them in alternating directions like this. And you need 6 cups stacked. First person to get 6 stacked like this will win individual immunity and be safe from tonight's tribal council.
Yeah.
Then I'm just moving my stack over.
Colin stacking his 4th. Amir stacks his 4th or 5th.
Is Amir done already?
Stallings is on the 6. All right, Stallings, show your stat.
Oh, my second.
All right, with that, wow, Stallings wins individual immunity,
Dude, he
safe from
smoked us.
tonight's tribal council.
Damn, I had one more Stallings. Look. Damn.
Okay, so Stallings, unlike the last time, before you choose who goes to Exile Island, it's kind of funny, Molly was just talking about this, but there is few things left at Exile. So, your emblem of chaos this round, this one, giving up immunity is not an option. So, you can either, you will keep immunity, you will be safe tonight, but you will either reset Exile Island, meaning the things that have been there will be randomized and all will go back into the game. I don't know if you've ever been to Exile and you know how Exile works, but you will reset Exile Island, whatever that means. You can either do that, or you can take something more for yourself and you will get a steal a vote advantage. So it is all up to you.
Wait, so I can either keep immunity and give
You keep
Exile
immunity
back.
no matter
You
what.
can, you can either keep immunity and do something that could help yourself or anybody else and hurt everyone, or you can give up immunity. Or you can take something just for yourself and take a steal vote.
There's no immunity aspect.
I mean, okay, so the thing, if I'm resetting Exile, I'm giving everyone else a chance to get advantages, disadvantages, or I could just take a steal vote, be done with it.
You can get something better at Exile.
I don't mean to sound selfish, guys.
Wait,
but
would
I'm
it be the
just-
same
There was good
stuff?
shit there.
I'm just gonna take
the
a steal vote for
Yes, it'll
myself.
be the same stuff. Okay, all right. So Stallings takes a steal vote for himself. Now Stallings, you need to choose who will go to Exile Island.
Send me.
So I didn't reset it, so you probably got not much chance.
I'll take
to-
it. Send me.
No, send me. Shut up, Zach.
Send me. Hey, I said it first.
Does anybody want to go that
I
has
do.
not?
Hey.
I haven't gone.
Oh, I want
I ain't gonna press you, bro.
All right, I'll just pick
Who?
I thought you said Ella.
Ella.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Ella will be going to Exile Island.
Yeah.
All right, you guys may move around and talk to each other. This is your first time here. A number of people have been here. So the way Exile Island works is there is a board of 12 different options, but you are seeing it while there's only 3 left. What you will do is you will reveal one of the urns. It's completely random. You reveal one of the urns and you will get whatever is underneath that urn. Here's the other thing though. You will see the other things that have been released into the game through these urns, but you don't know who got what. So the next person who comes here will see what you got as well, and you will not know, but they won't know that you got that and not something else on the board. So
Wait, so I'll know what's in the game right now.
so here's the board.
Oh.
So as you can see, there are 3 things covered. You will choose to uncover one of those 3 things that are left covered, but you also see everything that has been
Hey,
released.
can I
into
like
the
take
game.
a picture of this so I don't
Yeah.
forget? Okay. Cause I'm one dumb bitch. I'm gonna forget. Okay. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 3. The bottom left.
All right, Ella,
Come on, Siri.
you have received
Come on, Siri. Come on, Siri. Come on, Siri.
an idle clue. So,
Oh. Ah.
Ella, you will have a clue to the merge hidden immunity idol. That's all I have for you. Head back to camp.
Don't I get a clue?
I'll give it to you. I'll message you it.
Okay.
All right, head back to camp.
Swag.
So we just had our immunity challenge, and your boy pulled it out. I am now safe for this tribal council, and I have another day in the game. But of course, the Emblem of Chaos came back, and I was offered to either keep immunity and get a steal vote, or keep immunity and reset Exile. So obviously I don't want anybody else getting advantages. I only want myself getting one. So yeah, I'll take the steal vote in front of everybody. I don't care. So now I have a steal vote. It's good until final 6. So with you know, with there being very close friendships in here, and honestly, I see a group forming, already formed, but I see them working together and controlling things. I'm glad I have it in case I really need to take a shot at somebody. But tonight, I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm safe, and I'm really honestly good with anybody going home.
You know, I feel like I'm playing OSC 9 again. Where do I begin? Let's see. Oh, okay. So no one wants to talk. Everybody wants to be all like, oh, hush, hush. We won't say anything. Like, let's just see what happens. And that goes on for like 25 minutes, and I'm bored. I'm like, this is not... whatever. So I came up with somewhat of an idea. Hey, who's the relationships in the game? Is there anybody that, you know, what do we want to do? I happen to mention, I think Ella and Dylan are pretty close. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, let's just vote out Dylan. Dylan has half an idol. And that would cripple Amir too. Like, let's just vote him out. And all of a sudden it caught traction a little bit. In like this group of 4 that we had. It was me, Nick, Molly, I think Sean was there. There was like 4 of us. Caught traction, right? Well, a little bit. All of a sudden.
Okay, so I already made it very clear that I really want to make a big move in this game. I mean, I'm not too happy about, you know, sitting back and letting everybody else play for me. It's just gonna make me on the bottom at some point. I'm just gonna be outnumbered and I'm just gonna get picked off. So, with this being a season with so many great players, I can't just be sitting back and letting certain people control just so that they can, you know, toss me under the bottom. So, I want to make a move. It's just tough. I mean, I don't know why I'm being so conservative, but I keep on getting way too scared to do something. I mean, I hop on, like, I'm on the breakout room. I'm all by myself. And then Curtis, Molly, and Nick J stroll in. And then Molly and Nick J, mostly Molly, are just, like, really pushing to break up the duo of Dylan and Ella. And they want to go ahead and blame it on Curtis, but Curtis didn't want to break up the duo. But Curtis didn't want to do this. It's just what Curtis likes to do, and I don't know why he does this, is he'll have his, you know, preferred targets, and then he'll go to the target, and then he'll go to the people aligned to the target and give them a name. You know, like, he doesn't have to do that. Like, he can just be calm, stick to one target. But no, he has to, like, control both sides, even though he's not as socially connected with the people that he wants to target. So I don't know why he does that, but that's what Curtis did, and that's why it's pretty easy for Molly and Nick J to make a big move and then blame it on Curtis. So they're like, we need to break up the duo of Dylan and Ella. They're so tight, we need to break them up. They're the most obvious duo in this game. And I'm like, well, Ella can't go home this early. I mean, Ella, other than maybe Curtis or Sean, Ella's probably my closest ally in this game right now. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So I was like, okay. I basically just very subtly said, I think Dylan's more socially connected. And they're like, yep, let's do Dylan.
This upcoming vote can be really scary because, honestly, I don't really know where people stand. The first few votes, although very chaotic in ways, were also fairly easy. So, I don't know what to do because I feel like the only easy vote left is Maddie, and I don't know if people would necessarily want to do that. But I'm going with it because I think the majority of people are just wanting to get through this vote. So I'm willing to do Maddie. I'm hoping others will too. I'm still scared Dylan could be coming after me, but honestly at this point I can't take a shot at him, or I'm just gonna look pretty sketch on all sides. I don't know. So I just need to kind of just hold my ground.
I'm gonna take
That's why I said in the other room, not saying that I want to do that, because they're like, let's do money, it's easy. Dylan was like,
who said that? I feel like that's something Curtis would say. I don't know.
Also, wait. Can we back?
I agreed on it, and I was like, get me out of here.
Paper was uncovered.
So literally, all that's left there was nothing. No disadvantages.
Yeah, no, there's literally like 2 things left, and I'm pretty
nothing.
sure there's nothing on.
Kind of like go silent is cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I heard that y'all wanted to do Maddie. That was the name that I heard.
That's what I heard.
Okay. I mean, if it keeps us here another day, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thinking the name that I was about to throw out was. Is this actually Devin? Can we confirm that this is actually you? Oh wait, no, he's recording. Okay, I was saying the name that I wanted to throw out was Sean, because he don't trust me, and I don't think he trusts y'all.
Sean's really great with Curtis.
And he's a winner, and we need to. That's my whole thing is like.
Sean's a shield for nobody. Zach's a shield for all of us. Sean's a shield for
My
nobody.
thing is, we're all here. It's like final 11 or something like that. 12.
Well,
Are we aware what Curtis has in his pocket? Guys loaded, locked and loaded, ready to kill, knock off.
wait, does he have an idol?
That's what I'm saying.
Idol, doubler, and a steal a vote.
We can either take Curtis out now,
No, let's do it. I want to do it. Let's take Curtis out.
or if we can't take him out fully, we disarm one of his.
We gotta disarm him. I'm too scared to
We
go
have to
for it.
disarm him. So this is what I'm saying. We need to do Sean, or we need to do Zach. One of the two.
No, because here's what I'm thinking.
And vote me. And if they want to keep voting me, they can, as long as it's not majority. Like,
Yeah, I think it was just a bunch of people trying to rogue vote, not realizing that.
yeah, I think it was people doing it to get me paranoid, not trying to get me out. No, I think there was no one that actually thought Cookie wasn't going. Like,
No, I was under the full
Throw your
impression
name
that-
out of everybody.
like Cookie was going, and everyone knew that. Like, even the people that voted me knew that. Like, I don't know.
I don't
I
blame
think
people for rogue.
if the vote is actually Maddie, and like that's what people are doing, then cool. I just am scared if people are gonna
Guys,
take
it's
this chance to do
not
something
like
else.
I'm telling you right now, just from past experience, it's not like it's not. Gonna
Because like that's the thing is like there's almost like everyone's like, okay, yeah, let's just do Maddie, and then it's like, well, everyone's thinking that, so someone else can do something else.
It's not going to be Maddie. Like 90%
Let's
of me.
be
does
honest
not think
here,
it's
Maddie will not go home in this game. Let's be honest with ourselves. Like,
That's why I want to
have
send
a-
her home, because she has like. There's no way she like doesn't go home later in the game.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
that's the thing too is like if it's not Maddie, who would it be? Like
That's why I want it to be Maddie, because the thing is with her is that I've seen time and time again, like I have a feeling she's gonna be somebody this season that nobody's gonna want out the entire time. She's easily taking up a spot in the final three. And for people like us, Zach, you've already been voted. I've been voted out. Like, Trivs, you're a winner. Like, that could... Amir, I'm talking about something that you can relate to, is that if Maddie goes home, like, Maddie is somebody who is, like, not as much a target of people's and, like, someone that everybody, like, wants to get rid of because of, like, a threat level. And... I don't know.
so she's just gonna like not be.
She's just kind of fill. She's gonna fill a spot for a while, and I'm not saying that she's a bad player or anything. She's a very good player, but in this game, like right now, like she's been saved.
It's probably one of those things. It's probably one of those like it will be an injustice to keep this person when we're all working hard. Not saying that Maddie's not playing. I don't. Everybody has their own way to play, but like I feel like Maddie is going to be like a repeat of season 1 where like she was just taken to the end. I think
exactly.
So y'all want to do Maddie?
But like I've seen Maddie play like really well. It's just this
I think
game
like
individually, like she just hasn't done all the
my thing is like if we just want to make this easy and get to tomorrow, I don't think anybody. I can get the vibe. I don't think anyone wants a hard day today. So
I'm just tired for some reason.
Yeah.
And,
I'm tired too. So if we want to do Maddie and keep it simple, like I'm down.
I'm gonna watch it when I get home.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I haven't really gotten spoiled.
I guess Zach got votes a couple nights ago when Cookie went home because that was the night that I missed. But I
Yeah.
guess Zach got like 4 votes, and I'm like, holy crap, he got 4. It's not like he's got like 2; he got 4.
Mhm.
So I don't know who.
I bet Cookie rounded up. That's at least my guess is Cookie rounded up somebody to do it. Well, obviously.
Yeah, so that means he rounded up 3 people though. Who are those 3 people?
You got Dylan.
I'm gonna be voting for Zach tonight.
Dylan for sure. And you got 2 others.
That's true.
Oh, I think Ella was
That
one.
big fight.
Ella probably did it because
Then one
Ella and
more.
Dylan are
Ella and Dylan work together. Yeah.
So
You think
that
someone
would
just
be
like
3.
rogue voted? I don't know if it was necessarily like yeah, that's true. Yeah. There's no way like because I think that those 3 did it together. Definitely, but I don't know like who else they could pull. 'Cause obviously people like rogue voting. Makes
Well, I
them-
don't know. I think they had to know that Zach wasn't going though, because like literally we sat on that team and it was like Cookie's going. Like it was so obvious Cookie was going. So if they really thought, there's no way they thought Zach was going. I think they did it just to stir shit up or something. But I don't know.
So if we're kicking the tires on Maddie, I'm trying to think here. Just is there anybody out there that's playing really hard right now? Is there anybody that we're like, yo, that could be someone dangerous at final 8, 7, 6, like someone that can maybe make a run and put us all out? Like, is there somebody like that?
Not Maddie.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
Yeah, Maddie's really a tyrant right now. I think she's a big threat.
Yeah, Maddie is running this game. I honestly don't know. I've been kind of not that all active the past 2 votes because I couldn't talk. But I'm not totally sure. I don't know from your point of view. From mine, it's kind of just like, this is the vote, do it, and it kind of just like spread everywhere. But I also wasn't on the Zooms the whole time, so I might have missed some stuff. So I don't really know if there's like one person that's emerged so far or not. I have no idea. Unless you guys know, but I guess I must have missed out.
No, I don't think it's obvious that someone's controlling things. Because every time I hear a name, the person that says it says, I'm hearing the name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anybody that we know? Well, we know Ella and Dylan are working together. Do we know anybody else that's for sure working together that we, because I mean, that's 2 votes no matter what, or 3 votes or 4 votes, depending on who's working together. So is there anybody that we can think of that maybe we can try to split up? Or that we could free up or something?
That's like the only duo that like immediately like comes to mind is Ella and Dylan. So there's 12 people left, so we need 7 for majority.
Yeah.
Would you guys want to split up that duo or do something else?
I'd like to kind of ruffle some feathers a little bit here. I mean, not for nothing, but these votes are getting kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be like ridiculous, and I'm not trying to be like, yo, let's just go all out. Like that's kind of stupid too. But like every now and then, it's kind of good to rock the boat. And I don't know, like, I feel like maybe this is one of those nights because everyone's like very calm, very just like sure, and everyone's kind of in that like melancholy mood of just another vote. So I feel like you do something now, it'll get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? It seems like you have a plan. What's your plan? I'm curious.
Well, I don't know exactly. I mean, I think we should split up Ella and Dylan, is what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. I think like they're the only pair that obviously there's pairs that we don't know about. I think that is more dangerous, but if there is one pair we know about, we do separate that. Yeah. But it's just which one do we want to do?
Not sure.
I don't. The pros and cons of both. I mean, I feel like Dylan is probably working with Amir too, because like they're really close.
Yeah, I think
they have that
I could be
habit
totally
too.
wrong, but I think Dylan is more socially connected.
Yeah.
And I agree, and I think that half idol too. If we get rid of full idol, if we get Dylan out with his half idol.
That's true.
Yeah, and that could come in big handy coming, down the stretch if we're all still in. If we need to try to make a move.
We need 7. We have 4 here.
7.
3 more.
We could probably get Maddie to go to fight.
We could get Maddie,
Yeah, you probably
Zach.
get Maddie in on it.
Maddie and Zach. That's
What do you
2.
say, Curtis?
What about Rachel?
Oh, we could probably get Rachel. I haven't talked to her today. She's out. She told me, but I don't. But she'll probably get on to vote. We should have her friends.
Okay.
But yeah,
Maddie,
that
Zach, and Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, because we'll just say Maddie, Dylan, throughout your name, then she'd vote for Dylan because that's what happened. So.
Yeah.
And then Zach, obviously, they had that big fight. So.
Right, that too, yeah.
Wait, is that at 45? That's literally in like 15 minutes.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, are we thinking Dylan? Is that what we're gonna go with?
I think under the circumstances, I think that's probably the best call right now.
Hey, what's going on? Nick JG back at it again with another confessional. Okay, so looks like this is just my head, like I just have a head. But okay, so basically we're on this Zoom right now. I haven't muted, but it's interesting. So I want Dylan gone. That's obviously why I did what I wanted, like with the road votes yesterday on Zach, depending on Dylan. And I basically just was gonna do what I could to get them out, and I honestly didn't think Curtis was gonna be someone that would do it. But then I joined a breakout room with Jonah, Molly, and Curtis, and then Curtis brings up how we should target Ella or Dylan, and then Jonah's like, yeah, probably Dylan, and this makes my game a lot easier, because that's less people I have to get numbers, like, to do, it's less people that I need to get to do Dylan. So it's us four in that breakout room. I can get Maddie, we can get Rachel, me and Molly can, and then it's one more person, and they say Sean. We're gonna tell Sean, and this is gonna be perfect. And this is gonna flush Amir's idol too, because Amir's not gonna have the idol. I know Amir has to go eventually, and keeping Dylan in the game is gonna give Amir time to get that idol, and I think he could do it because I know Amir is very, very convincing. So yeah, so this is kind of an attack on Amir, I guess, but I just want Dylan out of the game because he just, I'm still, like, I know he doesn't trust me one bit, and I think this would be the perfect time because he wouldn't see it coming. And yeah, this hopefully works. Bye.
Oh, if everybody's saying that she doesn't have connections with them, but who does she? She has to have a connection with somebody because she's sitting.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Maddie's
she's
close
here.
to somebody.
Like somebody's got her.
I feel like she's just like not on anybody's radar, and that's why we need to take her out.
Yeah, I don't know. She's scary, not because like she's doing a lot, because people are gonna want to bring her further and further.
Because the more you get down to numbers in this game, like this game's gonna get crazy. And when you have Maddie around, that's someone who's pretty much guaranteed no one's gonna want gone. And like when you get down to numbers and there's not many options left, you can't have people like that because you'll get screwed over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if like I'm safe, but if somebody makes a move tonight, as of now, I would not be a part of it. Like I'm not knowing about it.
No, yeah, me too, 100%.
Yeah, I just want an easy vote.
Guys, Molly
Hello. I can
stood me up
hear
today.
you, Molly.
Okay.
Molly stood me up today. We were supposed to meet at Campbell's Dairyland.
Yeah, I did. As I should, though.
Molly, what are you hearing?
Literally, all we talked about was like, so I heard Maddie, and we're like,
It was just literally like, it was small talk. It was small
no, literally.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like,
how it was my
I was like, so Curtis, how's the hurricane?
And she goes, apparently his name is out there. So I see that on my phone, and then I check my messages with her, and she unsent that. So she accidentally leaked that to me, and then unsent it. So I think someone in here is making a plan right now against you.
Against me?
Yeah, because I saw it. I'm not delusional. Like, it popped up on my phone, and now I'm looking at my convo with her, and it's gone. So for the pre-tribal plans going on right now, the main name out there is Maddie, but there's a lot more to it than it looks, so let me get into it. I heard Maddie's name, and I immediately run to Maddie, and I tell her, because I don't fucking care, I am safe for this tribal. So I'm willing to, you know, I'm not scared. And so I do, and then she goes, oh yeah, apparently Dylan threw it out, so heard Dylan's name's out there. I go back on the message, she unsent it. So either she messed up, or she's part of a plan, and actually it's both messing up, but it's different types. What I think happened is I think somebody else has a plan on Dylan, or tried to make one, and told her, and then now she's telling me, and now they're like, oh, don't tell Stallings. So I'm going to keep suspect on that and then see how the rest of the talking goes. Like, I read it, and then I went to go check it to make sure, and she unsent it. Because she's going, oh, now she goes to her thing now is no one is telling me who to vote, so I don't know what to do.
But, like, I didn't start her name.
Someone's throwing you under the bus for doing it, essentially.
Oh, man.
And I think it's stupid because I think, I don't know, she's I don't know. She's close with somebody in this game, and somebody's telling her. She already knew in like 5 minutes after we started. Like we could have just kept it easy, but somebody's telling her every single time.
Yeah, that's not good.
But I haven't. Nobody's told. The only messages I've gotten from other people are, "Oh, is it really Maddie? Like, are we 100% doing Maddie?" So I haven't heard your name anywhere else. Like,
No,
I have not heard your name.
Keep it on the DL. All right, like I don't want. I feel like there could be actually a plan, because I feel like it'd probably be like Rachel, Molly, Nick, Jay, Jonah, like those 4.
Oh yeah, and I think those 4. I think that was the group who voted Zach. I think those guys, because I think it was talked about before, like, oh, what if Cookie plays an idol? We need to vote someone else. Like, those weren't rogue votes. They weren't. It was a plan that if Cookie played an idol, that Zach was gonna go home on the behind of it, because they knew it was gonna be unanimous.
Right. Dang. I mean, there could also be like even Amir or Curtis doing it too. I feel like Amir rather than Curtis.
I'm gonna just shoot you straight. I think like me, you, Ella, Sean, Zach, I think we're in a really bad spot. Like, I think the rest of them are like a group, or not like an alliance, but like a mutual group that they're not voting each other. And I think we're the ones on the backside of it.
Okay.
Because like, if you notice the people who've gone home, Ethan Howard, Cookie, tonight it's gonna be Maddie. Like, you notice how we go easy and more easy, and then it just builds some people's numbers.
So should we try and make a move tonight then?
I have a steal vote, but
okay. Because listen, I have an idol.
Get out of here! You're so fucking nuts.
Okay, no.
Dylan has just told me that he has a hidden immunity idol. He told me that Curtis has an idol and an idol doubler. So now I'm starting to think like, there's somebody pulling something tonight, but what do I do? Because I don't 100% trust anybody, because I'm the one safe, so everybody's scrambling and not me. But I think I'm still gonna vote for Maddie, just because I think it would rock the least votes in people's minds if she went home. Because, like, I will send her home, and she's kind of a wild card to me, and she kind of voted me out. So, like, she can go home for my personal game, even though she's not, like, someone that's maybe gonna win the game. That's somebody who I want to take out, because there definitely is free spot who will be later in the game taking up my spot.
All right, so I know Curtis has an idol.
Really?
Yeah, Curtis has an idol. Curtis has the idol doubler. So if there's any whiff of him knowing that I'm playing my idol, then Zach,
stay here.
Sorry.
And
No,
bring
Zach,
Sean.
stay.
No, I want you to stay. I don't want you to bring Sean.
Stay?
You go bring Sean.
Okay.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
I don't know. I just joined here.
I heard y'all. What happened?
What?
I heard y'all. What happened?
Oh.
I literally just joined.
Oh, I heard stallings. What happened?
I mean, what?
You said something about Sean.
Yeah, I said get Sean in here. Because I wanted to talk to Sean.
What are we doing for real? Like, are we actually doing Maddie, or is this something else?
All
happening?
I've heard is Maddie.
That's all I've heard too.
All I have heard.
I'm
Everybody's
scared
asking me
someone's
what
trying
I'm
to do something
hearing.
else.
I've heard Maddie.
I've just
Nobody
been
else
trying to
is
make
going
sure
Maddie.
people are actually doing Maddie.
No, yeah, all right. So all I've heard was Maddie, and that's from talking in the chats. Nobody's been in my DM saying vote for Maddie. It's all been over FaceTime or whatever, Zoom. But I guess my name's being tossed around as well.
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not. I have not heard your name once.
What happened?
Wait, what?
What happened basically was Maddie texted me and she was like, "Congrats on immunity." I heard my name going around, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I also heard Dylan's name going around." And then I go back
I'm
on my
probably just saying that
I
because
go back on my convo with her and she unsent the message. So I was like, okay, somebody's doing Dylan and they're trying to keep it on the down low and they accidentally told me.
but you know she's
Who's
not
doing Dylan?
You know she's not actually that's actually basic survivor strategy, like saying like trying to just pretend like, oh, say that I heard this person's name, but that's really just you doing that.
No, but the thing I'm thinking about is that she unsent it and then goes, oh yeah, nobody's telling me who to vote. I think that's why I'm thinking somebody threw out Dylan's name and they don't want me to know about it. So Maddie's like, oh yeah, I told Stallings.
I know it makes no sense
Maddie?
for me to say Dylan's name. That makes no sense. So
So this is really messy. So going to tonight's tribal, Maddie's name was thrown out originally. I don't want to vote for Maddie at all whatsoever because she's definitely working with me. She's working with me so far, and I don't want her at this game. So I was in a breakout room with Curtis, Jonah, and Nick, and Curtis was like, "We need to split up Dylan and Ellen. We just want to split them up." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Let's do Dylan." I was like, "Okay, I'll do Dylan." So I think I'm gonna vote for Dylan coming into tonight's tribal. It's getting very messy though, like Sean and Zach and Maddie's name is out there, and like I don't think I'm gonna tell Amir because he has a half idol that he shares with Dylan, and if that goes out the door with Dylan, fine by me, because I don't want Amir having any more power in this game. Because whenever we have to cut him, we don't want him to have an idol.
I don't know who did it, but I'm like, but now I'm thinking that's why I wanted to go talk to Dylan because I'm like, hello, what the fuck's going on? Like,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to room 7. Give me a sec.
That's what I want to know. Like, what have I done in this game other than beef with Zach?
Apparently Dylan's name is out.
Dylan.
Where'd you hear
Oh,
that?
there we go. Now we're talking.
That's
now we have
that's
more
the
than
first I'm hearing that.
That's the team.
That's the first because they said it in the other room. I don't think Stallings would mind if this got out, but he was telling me, Zach, and somebody else who was in there. He said that Maddie said congrats. Maddie talked to Stallings and was like, congrats on winning immunity. And then she was like, I heard my name going around and I also heard Dylan's name going around. Now maybe she's just saying that to get it off of her, to maybe get numbers on Dylan, but that's what she said. That's what she's like, something about Dylan's. So Dylan's name's out there. I've heard Dylan's name, I've heard Maddie's name. Those are 2 names I heard tonight.
Well, that's the first I'm hearing Dylan. I've been hearing
I heard
more
Dylan.
Maddie.
Wait,
Yeah,
did
that's
anyone
the
else
first
say
one.
Dylan besides Maddie?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who else wanted to do Dylan besides Maddie?
As far
No,
they think somebody's trying to pull smoke and mirrors. If they think that's what's happening, like smoke and mirrors are happening. And if Maddie, let's just always down. Like I'm saying, if Maddie like is not the plan, then maybe we should just like, I don't know, talk about it or somebody come clean.
yeah, I have no problem announcing this because I'm safe tonight. Not Ella, what the fuck did I say Ella? Maddie messaged me and she goes, like, obviously I've heard my name and stuff, and apparently Dylan was the one who did it. So that's what she said. And then she goes, okay, so I've heard Dylan's name a bit. So I like go back on my conversation to text her and I go, look, and she unsent that message. So what I'm saying is I think someone's coming up with a plan to get Dylan. Maddie texted me about it, but the person who started it does not want me to know about it. So they're keeping it on the down low. Cause like, I'm fine doing Maddie tonight. I would prefer to do that tonight, but
Well, then let's do
is
Maddie.
it Maddie, like somebody else or
Maddie.
something?
There's no point in keeping her in the game in the first place.
No, she's
Yeah,
We're not gonna find out.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was
not gonna find out. It's never gonna.
Hi, welcome to Tribal Council. We will now bring in our jury, Makai and Kevin. All right, welcome back to Tribal Council. Stallings, I'll start. All right, from this point forward, if you guys are texting in chats, I will be revealing that you guys are whispering. All right, so Stallings, we'll start with you. You won your second individual immunity challenge after fighting your way back into this game. Is it important that you win these safeties, or how does it tie into your game?
I won my first immunity and I have my second necklace. So, I mean, obviously safety feels great. Like when you come back into the game, I've been voted out once, not too long ago, by people in this call. So it's like coming back into
and
this
Curtis
game.
are whispering.
Repeat that, please.
Who?
Continue. I said Jonah and Curtis are whispering.
Jonah and Curtis, no, sure. But like when you come back into this game in my position, I've been voted out by people already here, and then I'm 99% sure majority of this cast would just send me home. Like there wouldn't be like an emotional thing at all. Like it's just game, and I'm not like hugely tied in here. So I wouldn't say I like need to win safety every round, but I mean having it is nice because I think I'm definitely an option to go home in a lot of people's heads.
So Molly and Ella are whispering. So Zach, the last two tribal councils, you have gotten votes. In the last one, you got the second most as well. So are you expecting votes tonight, or do you think tonight will be pretty much unanimous like the last couple tribals?
I mean, I hope I don't get more votes, but at the same time, I can never be too sure. And anything can really happen. You know, I can easily get more votes tonight. I can easily go home tonight. I mean, I think anything is possible. I'm just hoping that tonight is finally the time where I get a little break.
That's an interesting topic. A break in the game of Survivor. Do you think that there are times, other than break days, obviously, where you do have to take breaks when playing the game?
Wait, that was for me, right?
Yeah.
I think, obviously, some breaks are necessary. Like, there's no real such thing as unity in Survivor. Like, as much as any real Survivor fan, like, if you've watched this show, as much as people always say there's unity, it's ultimately a game and only one person can win. So unity is just, there might be breaks, but who knows.
So one thing Ella touched on just now, Molly, I'll go to you, is that ultimately only one person can win. So when is now too early to think about that end game and who is probably going to win, or what is the thought, if it is too early, what is the thought process going into tonight?
For me personally, yeah, I think it's too early. We're at final 12, and we have to get down to final 3. That's 9 people getting voted out. I don't know. At least for me, I feel like it's too early to worry about endgame, because you got to worry about, okay, you got to hit the milestones. Like, okay, I got to get single digits. I got to get here. Like, you're just trying to scoot along a little bit. And if you think about endgame here, then good for you, I guess, but I cannot think of that much right now. So I don't know the second part of the question, but yeah.
So Sean, final 12. The second merge vote last season and the third one, your last season, you had gotten a number of votes. Do you think that tonight you could get some, or are you feeling pretty confident going into tonight?
No, I'm not feeling confident going into tonight. I thought it was going to be super easy vote, but it's gotten a little weird in like the last 5 minutes. So I'm freaking out. I'm assuming other people are freaking out, because yesterday I thought it was going to be easy, unanimous on Cookie, and then Zach gets 4 votes, so I was kind of weirded out. I'm just so weirded out right now. I'm super nervous.
So, Amir, do you think that votes, this is the third merge vote, and the last 2 votes have been at least a large majority. Do you think that tonight will be the same? Do you think it'll be pretty much unanimous?
It depends on, I mean, if we're all being real, this depends on what people want to do for their own individual game, or people want to play it like a team. Like Ella said, there is no unity in Survivor. Like, it's probably, I think as time goes on, it's not going to be big majorities anymore. People are just going to be thinking about what's best for their own individual game, and maybe what's best for my own individual game doesn't align with what's best for the team, and people are going to do whatever they can to advance their own game.
So I asked this again.
I'm just gonna put it straight real quick. I'm doing Maddie. If other people want to do it, they can do it too. I'm putting it out there.
So
Maddie's literally been out there for like since the beginning. Can we like Can everyone just please stick to that? There's
Well,
no
yeah,
point.
but now I'm hearing different things. So Maddie is what I'm doing. I hope
Alright,
that's what.
Zach, I'm
Look,
hearing
look.
absolutely
Okay.
nothing, so feel free to
So look, let
enlighten
me
me.
tell you. Okay, because I'm also getting confused. So let's drop the bullshit. So, is it actually Maddie tonight, or is it not? Or is it not? Because I also heard Dylan's name is being thrown. Dylan's name was out there. I heard.
I'm voting Maddie.
Come on, I mean, if we're being real, like, is it actually Maddie, or why is Dylan's name out there? What was that whole thing? I also heard Sean's name. Is that another thing out there? Like, what's going on?
What?
I didn't hear that
Whoa,
one.
whoa, whoa,
I didn't
whoa,
hear
whoa.
that one
I
at
didn't
all.
hear
I did
that
not
one
hear
either.
that
I
one.
didn't hear that one either.
I did.
Who told you that, Amir? Who told you that?
Don't worry about it, bro. But I'm not
No,
doing
no,
it.
no.
I'm just asking.
I can't worry about it.
No, who said Dylan? Like, I'm just asking because I don't know if this whole Maddie thing is real or not. Like, I'm just trying to figure this out.
No one's gonna say they did Dylan. Someone told Maddie Dylan because they needed to give Maddie a
Someone
name.
told her that.
After the social game, no one wants to tell Maddie that they're voting for them, so someone told Maddie
Exactly.
Dylan.
Because they said
100%. He's 100% right.
I don't think someone's actually doing. I don't know if someone's actually doing Dylan, but someone told Maddie that because they
Yeah,
didn't. They wanted to
But
lie.
I'm hearing other people were told.
Someone told me because I don't see Maddie just saying like Dylan, like out of nowhere. Like,
I haven't talked to Maddie at all today,
Neither have
so
I. So
I have
don't.
no idea what she's thinking.
So who's the
By
one
the
here?
way, no matter what,
Who
I'm voting
here
Maddie.
is the one
I
that's
hope
close
it
to
goes that
Matt?
way. That's what I'm doing. I'm sick of all this like confusion. Like, it should be such an easy vote. And I know there's no easy votes on Survivor, but in this scenario, like we talked about this, I don't get why it shouldn't just go this way.
Like I said,
Zach,
Survivor.
but like I
just-
said, people are trying to do what's best for their own game. So it's like, I don't know, it's hard.
I'm wondering. I
Okay,
know.
another game you can't survive. Like just go with the easy vote. Like
Literally.
But the easy.
I just wonder, where did my name come from? Like I didn't hear
Yeah,
that
I
at all.
didn't hear that.
I kind of agree with what Amir is saying. Like, the more that I hear people talk, and the more that I'm hearing things, like, I kind of agree with what he's saying here. Like, I feel like there is going to be, if not tonight, very soon, you're going to start seeing like another version of voting blocks. Like, everything's going to change. Like, people are going to see who wins immunity. They're going to go, okay, well, let me get people with me that are going to help me get to the next step and that have a common goal. Like, I feel like that's going to start happening soon.
It's like back to the drawing board, or like, is that the expression? Like back there, like we did maybe we were playing this. Let's erase this. This person won immunity, so now it's this. Now we have to work with this person. It's becoming algebra. But tonight, do we need to enroll in algebra, or can we just like make this simple, like arithmetic, if that makes sense, like math?
You lost me at the start of that.
So Dylan, a lot of this conversation has centered around you, yet you stayed quiet. Talk to me about what's going through your mind.
I don't know what's going through my mind. I'm speechless because, I'm going into this tribal, and I'm being pinned for throwing out Maddie's name, but I have not once like threw out a name. I mean, prior yes, but tonight I have not. No, I asked a question. I said, who wasn't here? Somebody mentioned Maddie, so I was like, all right, we could roll with it. But overall, I'm just baffled because what have I done in this game? You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating that. Devin, what do you want from me?
Well, I was going to say, last tribal, you explained how a mistake you had made early in the game, you are still paying the repercussions. If you go home tonight, do you think that is a repercussion of that mistake?
I believe it could be, yes. I'm hoping that's not the way I go out with this chaotic tribal. I mean, I hope to go out with like a pretty going forward tribal, not something blown up like this. But yeah, definitely could be.
So Jonah, you've been pretty quiet as well during this. Talk to me about what you're thinking, because I can tell you're deep in thought right now.
Yeah, I mean, originally things seemed pretty simple, and as usual, things are going haywire very close to the vote. I mean, that's just kind of how it works. It's just kind of calm before the storm. It's really calm, and then it changes, and then names are just getting thrown out left, right, and center. It's interesting.
All right, well, let's see who this storm lands on. If there's nothing left to be said, it is time to cast your votes.
Okay, I'm going to be casting my vote for Maddie tonight. You may be a little bit of a goat, but at the same time, I doubt my chances of taking everybody else out and getting to the end. So if I can just have the guaranteed spot of you in the end taken away, it might be able to help me down the road. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, but I don't know if I have the numbers on this, but this is the best thing for my game. I wasn't gonna want blood on my hands, so we're gonna see how this goes. Yeah.
This has been a very long time coming. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon.
I have all of the votes. At this time, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I will read the votes. First vote, Maddie. 1 vote, Maddie. Second vote, Sean. That's 1 vote, Maddie, 1 vote, Sean. Third vote, Dylan. That's 1 vote, Maddie, 1 vote, Sean, 1 vote, Dylan.
Bro, jealousy.
Fourth vote, Maddie. That's 2 votes, Maddie. Maddie. That's 3 votes, Maddie, 1 vote, Sean, 1 vote, Dylan. Sixth vote, Dylan. That's 2 votes, Dylan. Seventh vote, Dylan. We're tied. 3 votes, Dylan, 3 votes, Maddie, 1 vote, Sean, 4 votes left. Eighth vote, Dylan.
Oh,
Ninth
good
vote,
move. Whoever the hell did this, good move.
Maddie. We are now tied. 4 votes Dylan, 4 votes Maddie, 1 vote Sean, 2 votes left. 10th vote, Dylan. That's 5 votes Dylan, 4 votes Maddie, 1 vote Sean, 1 votes left.
Oh, damn.
Last vote. And the 12th person voted off of Instazoom Survivor Season 4, Rookies versus Rebels versus Royals. Dylan, the tribe has spoken. Thank you so much for playing. You are headed to the edge of extinction, where you will have a chance to get back in this game. Good luck.
Damn, I'm sorry.
You guys are
head on out. Make sure to
I told y'all.
Yeah, you can. If you want to say something before you leave, you may.
No.
Wait, Dylan, if you want to say.
Come on.
Wait. Let Dylan say something before he has to head out.
Okay, so to everybody who looked surprised after I got voted out, screw you, because I know you guys were not surprised. You guys all knew this was happening.
I didn't vote you.
I didn't know this was happening.
Just so you know, I was the one who drew the disadvantage at Exile. I have not been able to vote for the last 3 times. This is my last night I wasn't able to vote, just so that's out there. So I didn't vote you.
Did I? It doesn't make sense for me to do that. Y'all know damn well I didn't do that.
Yeah, there's only 11 votes.
To the people who voted Maddie, thank you. DM me if you did, so I can know the 3 others who voted with me. I just want to say why, because I wasn't doing anything this game.
I know who did it.
So
Who did it?
I know who's behind it.
Who did it?
Jared, you're with the class.
My God, you can't say this stuff and then just back off.
I'm saying let's talk after the Stones. Don't get smart. I'm saying like let's talk after he's smart. It's just like you
All right, Dylan
hang on,
and Jury.
I'm gonna say my final goodbyes real quick in a minute. All right. Anyways, so thank you for having me, Devin. This is one of my final games. It's been
Bill,
real,
you can
guys.
still get back in. Don't make this speech sound like it's something that you've given up or like, oh, this is done. You can still get back in. Make this speech when you make the speech after
No,
you get.
listen. I understand I have a chance to get back in, but have you seen the edge of extinction?
Okay.
So-
The second out yourself.
Dylan,
the second.
you gotta head on
If you're
out.
going with that attitude,
You
we're
got
definitely not
Dylan,
gonna
you gotta head on out.
Shut
As
yourself.
a extinction, Makai, you can head on as well. We're going back to Ponderosa.
Devin, I sent you a DM.
Peace.
I know. No. If Tribal tonight says anything about this game, is that there are no longer easy votes. Play hard and don't fall asleep. Good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hey besties, I got voted off. I don't know if I already made a confession about getting voted off, but here's another one. Got voted off. And I had an item in my pocket and half an item in my pocket. So I had two things in my pocket and they left, which is complete bogus. And then I tried to get rid of it after the tribal to Imir, and then Devin said, no, you can't do that because in Real Survivor you can't do that. Well, guess what? This isn't Real Survivor. This is Instazoom. You should be able to do whatever you want, especially since I was the one that had the item. Devin didn't have the idol, I had the idol. So I should be able to do what I want to do with my idol. It doesn't matter anymore because I got voted off and now I'm going to Edge of Extinction. Let's go.
Halfway point in the game. Oh, the way. I knew it! Oh my god, I knew it! I made a confession about this.
Jealousy. Oh my god. Jealousy. We did it. Dylan's gone. I am ecstatic.
Idol.
I was damn right about, everybody was like downplaying that shit at Tribal, the Maddie unsending the Dylan thing, and I was fucking right. I knew something was going on.
We were both talking about it. We were sitting here saying it's never this easy.
Play it on me. Someone do it.
Hey, Devin.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, Curtis, go ahead.
You went ahead. It's fine.
No, you go first.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Where's that war type stuff?
No, I'm not gonna go. You go first.
Okay, you know what? No, because I don't know why you're dragging me into this.
No, I'm saying something. Why me?
Yeah, I'll say something after you.
Zach's a dumbass, and so is Jonah. But
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Button in. Nobody asked for your opinion.
No, and I'm gonna keep butting in. What are you gonna do by butting in? What are you now? I slipped on you. What are you gonna do?
Hashtag explain the game.
Go at me. We can go.
Did that. Bye, buddy. Leave. You're not the king of this game. I am. Because Jonah just put a crying face at me and said, "You were my number one this entire game." Oh my God! I was your number one.
I thought I was your number one.
Mr. Holy Christian.
Why am I hearing my name thrown around? Listen to me.
It was not me. Stallings, it was not me. Imir, it was not me.
I'm willing to go to Rock.
Jonah, you're not winning this game. Zach, you're not winning this game. Ella, don't
I'll be right back. I need to go get some medicine.
I'll say it because everything I tell you goes somewhere else like 5 seconds later.
Like we're screwed no matter what. Like Yuri.
Oh wow, who was
Yeah, that's real respect. Wow.
Let him talk.
I was mad because you flame me for not making moves, and then I make a move, and you're like,
Ella. This thing about Stalin sent him a screenshot.
I'm sick of feeling like I'm just a punching bag in this game.